You a Jehovah Witness. Who was Jehovah Witness started by?
Me, Jehovah. I'm not a Jehovah Witness, but I be telling you that when they come to the front door, keep going.
Listen, bruh. But listen, so you help pushing lies on our people, bruh.
Bring it up.
You are a child of God. You are an Israelite according to the Bible.
That's right. Listen, I believe in God, but you also thought like folks like God let a lot of shit slide. So why we can't let a lot of shit slide? And we got to listen. It's more than one Bible, bro.
Right, listen. Hold on. You say God let a lot of stuff slide, right? Give me Ecclesiastes 8 and 11.
Bring it out.
You right, but it's only for a period of time. You think God just gonna keep letting you slide forever? You a Jehovah Witness. Who was Jehovah Witness started by?
Me, Jehovah. I'm not a Jehovah Witness, but I be telling you that when they come to the front door, keep going.
Listen, bruh. But listen, so you help pushing lies on our people, bruh.
Bring it up.
You are a child of God. You are an Israelite according to the Bible.
That's right. Listen, I believe in God, but you also thought like folks like God let a lot of shit slide. So why we can't let a lot of shit slide? And we got to listen. It's more than one Bible, bro.
Right, listen. Hold on. You say God let a lot of stuff slide, right? Give me Ecclesiastes 8 and 11.
Bring it out.
You right, but it's only for a period of time. You think God just gonna keep letting you slide forever, and you don't get no. Matter of fact, give me Romans 6:23, then jump to Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. You think God is gonna just let you continue to be evil, commit sin, fornication, lying, adultery, stealing, robbing, murdering, and then He gonna let that slide, and you don't get paid, you don't get no type of punishment or payment for that?
Yeah. But also God said you get punished for everything. You get married, you fuck, you get tattooed, you going to hell like shit.
Okay, now let me ask you this.
Priests that got tattoos and shit, so you want to hell still too?
But let me ask you this. As a man, if somebody told you not to get a tattoo, and you have the options to get it or not get it, do you have the options to get it or not get it?
See, I got a million of
But no, this is my question. If you're going to get a tattoo, right, and I say, hey, bro, don't get no tattoos, do you have the option to get it or not get it? So that'd be you having discipline, right? I'll say, well, you say don't get none. If God say don't get no tattoos, you have the option to either do it or not do it, right?
Bring it up.
Give me this Romans 6:23.
The book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
You hear that, T?
For the wages of sin is death.
The wages of sin is death. But give me Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. But you say God is he let shit slide in your terms, right? But let's see for how long do we let it slide for? Read that.
Make them up. Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
So because that death is not executed speedily, our people wake up and say, you know what? Hey, I just robbed dude yesterday. I got away with it. God ain't, he ain't judged me.
Bring it up.
Oh, I just woke up. I got another tattoo. Hey, God didn't judge me. Hey, I just went over and hit another shorty over here. This ain't my wife. I'm not married. God didn't judge me because you keep getting away with it. Read it.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
So you get comfortable with your sin. Because you think God hasn't, he ain't judged me. I'm still living, I'm still waking up in the morning, I still can roll up my Zaza pack, and I can go hit another lick. Read it.
No, a sinner do evil 100 times.
But you do evil 100 times. You done hit over 100 different shorties throughout the neighborhood. And you think God to let me get away with it. Read.
And his days be prolonged.
And you still living, you still able to do it. Hey, see, look what we touching on what T brought out. Read.
Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God.
But the people that fear God is gonna be well with them. Why? Because you doing what God say. Read.
Which fear before him, but it shall not be well with the wicked.
But it's not gonna be well with the wicked. Why? We finna find out how long is that mercy. How long is God gonna, forget about the evil that you're doing? Read.
Neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow because he feareth not before God.
See, what it say your days are as like? Read it again.
A shadow,
Read it from the top.
but it shall not be well with the wicked.
But the days of life should not be well with the wicked. Read, that means somebody who could continue to do sin. Somebody who God say don't get tattoos, you continue to do it because you know it's in the Bible.
Right.
God say have one wife, but you're sleeping around with multiple different women. That's evil. Read.
Neither shall he prolong his days,
It say neither shall you be prolong your days, meaning continue to live. Read.
which are as a shadow.
Which are as a what?
A shadow.
So your days are living as a what?
A shadow.
See, what is your days of living as? Look on the ground. What's standing right there in front of you? On the ground. Now move this way. Move a little bit to the left. Is that shadow follow you? Move a little bit to the right. Is that shadow follow you? Read.
Get out. Because he feareth not before God.
Because you don't fear God. Read.
There is a vanity which is done upon the earth.
So because you don't fear God, your days is like as a shadow. Everywhere you move, that death angel is following.
Bring it out.
All is waiting on is the execution for God to say, listen, he done did too much sin. It done reached up to the heavens now. Kill him. That's it. Go back to Romans 6:23. So you think that because you can keep sinning, that God don't see your sin? Bro, people die by the hundreds of thousands every day. Because of this scripture right here, because they think that all they sin has not been reached. But God see everything, and then death comes. And you don't want to die in the midst of sin. Read that.
The book of Romans chapter 6 and verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
For what?
The wages of sin is death.
What is a wage? Sister, what's your name? Huh? Raquel, what is a wage? Raquel, what is a wage? A wage is like, have you ever worked at a job? Well, I'm sure we all worked at a job. What do we get when we work? Wages, right. Hey, T, come here. I want to touch one more thing before you leave. Because listen, T. AC, bro, you got to get this before you go, bro. Come on. This is the best stuff you done heard all week, bro. Y'all ain't finna walk to nowhere but to get into some more stuff that I just read about. Something that ain't got nothing to do with God. You know what I'm saying? This is what you want to hear before you leave. I want to show y'all, without a shadow of a doubt, that y'all are not blacks. That y'all are the Israelites according to the Bible. Read that. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. I want to show you a couple precepts that's going to prove this. You see these signs? Sis, Will, look at these signs. Y'all see these signs? Do y'all know why any of this happened to our people? Slavery in the Bible. Do it. Hold on. Yes, okay, you're right. Hey, C, come here. Let's look at the signs. Do y'all know why this happened to our people? Or let me ask this question: did this happen to our people? Have our ancestors ever been in slavery? Have our ancestors ever picked cotton? Huh? Will, you say yeah? Everybody agree with that, right? Do we know why this happened to our people? Do we know why this happened to our ancestors? Read this. I'm going to show you right quick. Give me Deuteronomy. Start at 1:1, then jump to 28:15. Because first I got to show you the audience who we talking to, because you said that you was black. You said you was a black. What you consider your nationality is? You Jamaican? Can you find Jamaican in the Bible?
Bring it out.
So how is you Jamaican?
Bring it out.
Did God give you that name, Jamaican? Okay, we go read it. Let's see who Moses was talking to. Read this. Sis, what's your nationality? Okay, all right, read. Well, let's bring it out to everybody else. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
All Israel.
Now jump over in the same book to chapter 28, verse 15.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
So he was speaking to all who? Moses. Who did he say, AC? Read it again, Deuteronomy 1:1. I want to make sure you're paying attention so when you leave, you can understand where it's coming from. Read that.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto all who?
All Israel.
Who did he speak them to? Now jump over to 28 and 15. Let's see what he said to the Israelites, to Israel. Read.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
To do what?
All his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses told the Israelites, listen, if you do not hearken to do all these commandments, because we made a covenant as a people, through Moses with the Most High, that we was going to keep all his laws, statutes, and commandments. We agreed to that. So he's telling us if we don't keep our promise that we agreed to, let me ask you this, if anybody make a promise and they don't keep it, what is it considered? Null and void, right? If somebody comes and say, hey man, I got a deal with you, y'all make terms and agreement on a deal, but the person you made the agreement don't come through on the deal, it becomes null and void. It was just like that for the Israelites. We said we go keep God's commandment and we broke them.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, his word,